Hey there, what's up? I'm curious if you can relate to this. Your offer is just right, but you're just not getting the right people to actually bite. You're getting a lot of low quality offers or low budget offers, and you just don't feel like you're connecting with the right people. If that's the case, I've been there. I think everybody runs into this issue. And the problem is not your offer. The problem is not you. The problem is probably how you're attracting your potential clients. So in today's video, I'm gonna share with you how I've been able to attract my ideal clients, and I'm very grateful to Filter for sponsoring today's video. Filter is a brand new platform that allows creators access to high quality music to use in their videos, and we're gonna talk a little bit more about them later on in the video, but I will leave a link down in the description box if you wanna check them out right away. Okay, so the first piece of this puzzle is you need to know who your ideal clients are. You need to know who do you actually want to purchase from your business, who are the people who you would work with all day long if you could. And the first thing that I recommend doing to figure this out is looking back, thinking back to who some of your favorite clients were in the past. I know when I think of my ideal clients, I think of like one or two or three particular clients that I've worked with. I see their faces, I know exactly who they are. And that makes it really easy because what I can do there is I can just start listing attributes out. Maybe they are, mothers, maybe they're single women, maybe they're people who live in a particular city or a particular type of area, and so on and so forth. So you can really start like nailing down those personalities. And you can also sort of recreate, how did they find me? What sales strategies worked for them and what didn't work for them, and so on. Now, if you haven't had any clients yet, I know that might be a little bit more difficult, but you can kind of start to almost vision board and draft out who you envision yourself wanting to work with and do some research and figure out like who are the most likely people to be interested in whatever service or product that you have to offer. So look at some of your competitors, kind of draft out some attributes and create a buyer persona based off of what you're seeing and who you'd like to work with, of course. Now, the next piece of this puzzle is going where they are. This is really important in attracting your ideal clients because how are you gonna attract people if you are over here and your clients are over here? And one of the problems that I see a lot of people run into is they kind of just go with advice that a certain coach or mentor or guru on YouTube or whatever has given them without really knowing their unique situation and their unique ideals. So I'll give you an example. If my ideal client is a 50-year-old woman who is well accomplished in her career in a high earning profession like law or medicine or dentistry, Instagram Reels are probably not the best strategy for me to use necessarily, right? I am gonna make my pillar platform LinkedIn. That's really where I'm gonna be spending a lot of time. And the opposite is true as well. If you're trying to reach a younger audience who's very hip, very fashion forward, very trendy, you're probably gonna wanna go on Instagram or TikTok. So there isn't really a one size fits all in that. So it's important for you to do research, look at past clients, past ideal clients, figure out how they found you and kind of recreate that. As a lot of you know, YouTube is really my pillar platform. I am on other platforms, but I reach most of my clients through YouTube. And one of the things that really helps me stand out on my YouTube channel is using high quality creative elements like music. So Filter is today's sponsor, and they have a library of music for creators to use. They have both free and paid plans, which is amazing. The free plans are great for creators who are just starting out. Maybe you're listening to this and you're thinking, I want to start a YouTube channel. I think that is a great place for me to reach my ideal clients and get in front of them. And you haven't yet proven that success on the platform yet. Their free platform is going to be a great option for you. Their paid platform is perfect for creators who are earning at least $11 in ad revenue or sponsorship revenue from their YouTube channel and allows them to monetize their videos and all of that. They have high caliber, stress-free music on their platform. And one of the things that's really important to me is that the creators of the music actually do get paid. Not only do the musicians get paid, but they also retain the rights to their music. So that's really awesome.
So here's a look at how the filter platform works. Up here you can see at the top that you can filter by different themes. So if you want to choose travel, if you're making a travel video, they already have curated playlists here, which is really awesome. You can filter by mood. So that's often what I like to look through, particularly for my week in my business vlogs, when I'm like, okay, I'm at kind of like a serious moment in the vlog. I'm going to maybe choose a sad sound or maybe calm. If it's bright, early morning kind of vibes, I might choose dreamy or something like that. And then, of course, you can also filter by genre. So they have everything from rock, indie and alternative, indie pop, dance, country, children's music even. You all know that I really like more of like an indie sound. So I'll kind of scroll through these, find something I like, and go ahead and download.
Having high quality music on your YouTube channel is really important when it comes to creating that unique brand. We're going to talk about that a little bit later in the video too, but creating that sort of luxury, high quality look and feel to your content is going to help you attract the right people. So I am such a big fan of Filter and so grateful to them for sponsoring. If you want to check them out and get started today, you can click the link down in the description box and support the channel by doing so, and also get some amazing quality music for your own creation. So one of the reasons that YouTube is one of the first places I go to attract my clients is because it just has a lot of people, right? It's like the second or third search engine on the web after Google. So there's just a high probability of people running across my content there. With that said, there's also a lot of competition, but you got to weigh those pros and cons and test things out and see how highly searched your topic is and so on. But what I also love about YouTube is that I'm able to really have that face-to-face connection with you, or face-to-screen connection with you, I guess, and sort of get inside of your heads and proactively answer questions or help you solve problems on your own. One of the things that I see a lot of new business owners do wrong is they go straight into the sale. And I always compare it to kissing on the first date, right? You want to sort of play it cool. You want to give a little bit. You want to be really impressive. You want to hold the door open for that person. You want to maybe pay for the date, or, look your best. You don't want to instantly be like, hey, do you want to marry me? Because that's really going to throw people off and send people running in the wrong direction. But if you're able to get in front of them and just say, hey, like, I want to help you, I believe in you, you're awesome, and you really make people feel good, you're going to be attracting those people and they're gonna want to purchase from you. So you're not going to be getting on a sales call and it's not even gonna feel like a sales call. You're not gonna be like, oh my gosh, will you please? No, they're gonna say, I've already watched like all of your YouTube videos. I know you're the person for me. How can we get started? So find the platform that you know that your audience is gonna be on. Find a platform that's gonna allow you to connect with them in a real, valuable way. Now, speaking of that, the third tip I want to give is you want to really create a luxury experience with your sales process. And what I mean by that is, a lot of the times I'll see people who come to me with this problem. They'll say, I just can't get high quality leads. I'm just getting people who want to pay me, $100 for my services, or who are really controlling and don't see me as an expert. They want to approve every single thing that I write and that I create and that I do, and they're really micromanaging me. And then I'll look at their website and they're charging really low, or they're not positioning themselves as an expert. They're not kind of showing off their skill set and their knowledge. So I'm not going to say it's okay that people are micromanagers, but I see how that happens. Because if they don't believe in you, if they don't see you as an expert, they don't see like, wow, she's giving so much value, she really knows what the heck she's talking about, they are going to micromanage you. They are going to not believe you. They are going to be, frustrating clients to work with. And from the pricing perspective, even if you're charging higher than $100, if you're charging significantly lower than market rate, they're going to think that they can just continuously pile on extra work for you because they don't have that respect for your time or for your budget. So it is really important to raise your rates. Like if you're watching this, chances are you can raise your rates. I mean, freelancers and business owners that I've hired and worked with often are going in with lower than market rates. And I think that's hurting us as a whole. So make sure that your rates are on par with market rate. And what I mean by that, I have a lot of videos here on this channel on pricing that you can check out after this. But what I mean by that is basically going on to job platforms, onto other freelancers' websites, other coaches, business owners' websites, and getting a good average, getting a good ballpark of what people are usually charging. And you don't want to severely undercharge that, even if you're new. And if you are new and you're just looking for maybe a portfolio project to start with, you're not going to want to advertise your entire website at that lower rate. You're going to want to give that as a one-off kind of deal or bonus for a friend or family member or cause that you believe in. You're not going to want to have that written on your website. Your website should really be speaking to your ideal client. So if you are a service provider who's looking to get into coaching, your website should speak to those ideal coaching clients. If you are a new social media manager who wants to get those high ticket clients, you want your prices and your messaging to reflect that. You can save the lower hourly rate for Upwork or for, people who come to you word of mouth if you need to charge that to kind of work your way up, if you will, but you want your website to really reflect that ideal clients. I know it might seem counterintuitive to raise your rates to get more clients. I know. If you are looking for premium clients, they're actually probably going to be offended by those low rates. I think about, some of the things that I pay for on a weekly or monthly basis. I get my hair done. I don't go to like a kiosk in the mall that charges like $15. Not that there's anything wrong with that. If you have a very simple, haircut you want done, you have really short hair, something that's not going to take forever, sure, that's probably fine. But for me, I show up on camera every single week. So unfortunately, it is kind of an important purchase for me. I have a lot of hair. I have long hair. I have curly hair. I have hair that not everybody can necessarily do like at a mall kiosk. So if somebody gives me a price of, hey, I'm going to do your hair for $15, I'm probably going to think they're not going to take it that seriously. They're going to use low quality products in my hair that might damage it. They might use low quality hair tools that might burn my hair. So you can use that same kind of thought process with an ideal client. If there's a law firm who's looking to hire a SEO person, they're going to take that very, very seriously. They're going to expect that you are knowledgeable about the legal side of things and that you're doing everything correctly and that you are not cutting any corners or doing any scammy SEO tactics. So they are going to expect that you have that education, that you have that experience, and that you are a premium service provider. Now, of course, you also want to make sure that you're injecting your personality and your brand into your website as well. This is something else that I see a lot of is, it's just kind of a copy and paste website. They copied their coach's website. They copied another social media manager's website, and you're expecting a different result. Well, you're not going to get that if you are just doing what everybody else is doing. There's a reason why we go to our hairstylist or any of those services that we really do pay a premium for. There's a reason we go for them and specifically for them. The same is going to be true for you as a social media manager or digital marketer or coach or course creator. So make sure that you are really being you, that you're injecting your personality into your website, your sales pages, your social content, and that includes, music and creative elements that you're using throughout your content, because it's not going to appeal to every single person, but that's exactly the point of attracting your ideal client. You don't want to attract every single person. That's okay. I know that there are some people who watch my videos and I am not for them. They go to some of the other people on YouTube, and that is totally okay. They are not for me. But those of you who do resonate with what I'm saying, who do, identify with my journey and my story, who maybe are introverts or did work in corporate marketing in the past or are in my age group, whatever the case may be, you see something in me that you relate to. And so I'm the one that you want to connect with. Okay, so I hope this was helpful. Again, I want to thank Filter for sponsoring today's video. You can check them out by clicking the link down in the description box. It'll be the first one up there. For the comments, I would love it if you let me know one word that you feel like describes your brand. I'm very curious to know your responses to that. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope this was helpful, and I will see you next time. Bye.